Episode 37. We're back here in Chapter 11, the very start, right after the first intermission. We're pretty close to the end of the game, aren't we? Just 2 more chapters if this game follows the same structure as the first 2 games. 12 chapters, 12 children, something about the number 12, I don't know. Well, this is the last game, maybe they'll break tradition and have some kind of chapter 13 or something. I mean, they have the Akasha panel and all of that, so maybe there's more stuff to see rather than just a linear route to the end. I say that, but it's all been pretty linear so far, other than just a few bad endings here and there. Not a whole lot of branching timelines or whatever. At least nothing too elaborate, just a bad ending and then that's it. Going into battle with this group of children. We'll probably have Malt in the final lineup for chapter 12. So I think what I'll do is, well, we had these 6, or something like these 6, in the last chapter. So we're having these other 6, plus Malt. I think Malt was also sitting out the last chapter. Having these 6 for the penultimate chapter, and if chapter 12 is the last, I'll just pick whatever 6 I feel like. Maybe that'll be the 6 that I run with for the entire chapter, or I'll just switch out the entire 12 on the fly, the last chapter. It's been pretty easy to swap out characters in reserve this game because, well, mainly because of Hack's ability. The main reason that I have characters just stay in the same gun turret, well, in the same positions, the same 6 characters throughout the chapter, is just because it's easier to focus on a few characters that have hero mode and build up their hero mode through battle, rather than spreading it thin or whatever. But they build hero mode passively now thanks to Hack's ability, so you can just kind of swap them in real quick. I might do that for the final chapter, or I'll just pick the best 6 that I think are most efficient or whatever. Anyway, we're ready to go. Begin assault. We're getting an event to start with. Hostile units detected. I believe them to be weapons the Hecate generated. I'm just thinking to myself before reading this, well, let's see what the enemies look like first. Alright, battle positions. Consider them stronger enemies than the ones we fought on the orbital ring. The thought that I'm having, I guess before we even look at these enemies, we already fought those weird creatures from the Helheim, right? But then, what even happened to the Helheim? We kind of forgot about it, right? It just kind of disappeared to an alternate dimension or something. That's where it came from in the first place. At least I think that's what the lady at the Tower of Futsu said. But then we started dealing with Maestro. We fought the moon enemy, sure, just the standard machines that came from the moon, but Maestro started wielding those weird bio-organic machines that looked like they were the same from the Hecate. Did he take control of the Helheim at some point? I'm actually forgetting. Let's see though. Yeah, these are the same guys from there, but is the Helheim coming back? I don't remember what happened to it. They have a lot of armor, like a lot of armor. Guess we're starting with machine guns. Let's just get out all of the machine guns. We're swapping in Brits temporarily. Put down a bomb. Use a... maybe I should just ignore the armor though. I probably should have started with that. We're down this pass now. Do a super piercing shot. Do a... Oh, we got Jill now. And yeah, Jill restores the Tyrannus' HP greatly with Summon Belenos. I was actually talking about in the last episode how his outfit matches the kids. It's actually the other way around. They didn't give him a new outfit. I was looking back at Fuga 2. This was his appearance after he got his upgrade, after he left the chair. And he looked like this for the rest of the game. His like unleashed form or whatever. So it was actually the kids in this game that got outfits that looked like Jill. Probably because they... Again, maybe I'm just... I don't know, theorizing here about things that don't matter. But maybe because they absorbed the Belenos and Jill's spirit is with them or something, they somehow got the ability to summon these clothes in this game. Something like that. Or maybe the Tyrannus and the Belenos always had this ability, and they just unlocked it after Fuga 2. Something like that. Anyway, we're using this to get rid of the sniping, even though I do want to build up Jill's conversation points, or his assist meter here. Just starting with this though. Way too much armor on these guys, it's annoying. Get rid of armor on this one, then we can start working on the other one. Not a Magna Boss. The chance to slow seems pretty low. I can probably count on 1 or 2 hands how many times we've actually been slowed by that attack. It's kind of doing some decent damage though. We don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, so send Brits back. We previously had Socks. I think what I want to do is like a big attack from Socks, after we get rid of more armor a bit. And can we do like a big attack with a cannon? We can with Hack, but it's not the best attack, so I'll probably just ignore that, I guess. Okay, so start with Kyle. I guess we could actually do Wappa instead of Socks to go through that armor, although we don't have the extra damage from the assist gauge. I guess it's fine. And then I guess just Maw to try to get rid of some weakness icons. Give it a super piercing here. Alright, go again. Works for me. And just do a normal piercing here, finish that one off. Give us the Wappa special, burn some of that SP. We're at 50% assist gauge, so this should be okay damage, I hope. And I guess we don't really need to we don't need to be ignoring the armor anymore, but it's fine. Yeah, just blast this guy and get rid of that last bit of armor. Yeah, it would have been way quicker to just focus on getting rid of their armor. Or not getting rid of their armor, just going through their armor rather. Will this kill? I think it'll kill. Yeah. Oh right, they can proliferate. That's what these guys do. Yeah, I guess they are stronger now. We're gonna do a swap. Even though it's not the most efficient, we'll swap and Hack. It's more efficient if they have no weakness markers with this attack. But just to get rid of all these guys that are appearing. And we'll follow up with this, I guess. Hopefully we don't just kill everyone outright. I'm sure we won't, right? We want at least one more turn. Chase break. Burn through some more SP, I guess. This might actually kill everyone, actually. Hang on. Well, these guys will live. I'm sure, 5000 HP. No, wait, we got the burst attack. Oh shit. I was gonna use the combo to heal with our next move. Now I'm just kinda locked in this formation for the next battle. Well, we can always heal with the Belenos. And we can't swap out. Just start with more piercing, I guess. Maybe I should be ignoring their armor again. It's probably fine. But yeah, let's ignore their armor actually. Do this and then this, and then we've got some red. Yeah, that'll work. Maul can also ignore armor. Super piercing here, even though we're ignoring armor. Just as insurance, I guess. The Wampa special. Yep, the Magnum Ball, sure. We'll have Malt give this a mighty impact. Good thing these guys are 100%. No chance of missing. And let's actually do some healing with Jill, our first time using this. After we get rid of some armor. Which one's going next? That one? I don't think we'll kill. Unless we do this. Actually, Jill might have killed without spending some SP just there. I probably should have done Jill first. Whatever. The BBS rating. I forget what BBS means. Some kind of broadcast bulletin service or something. Enemy unit silenced. This battle is over. We can fight back because we're in the Tyrannus. But if enemies like this were spread all over the world, they might... Damn it. If we can just defeat the Hecatea, they should all deactivate like when we defeated the Vandergand. Yes, if we can silence the Hecatea, that is very likely. Right now we need to focus on lowering their numbers as much as we can to prevent more casualties. Yeah, about that. I've been thinking to myself, after we kind of kicked Malt's brother's ass in the last episode really hard, maybe I don't need to fight as many battles as circuitously, exhaustively, as I have been doing, running the gauntlet every possible time or whatever. Maybe I limit myself to just teleporting back one time, if there's the option to teleport back 2 times or something, and just pick the hardest route, rather than all the possible routes that we can do. Maybe. We'll see. Hero mode already, huh? Fine by me. Work on this guy. I gotta remember he has this move. Will we do the Mega Piercing or the Super Piercing? We do have the food that decreases our SP usage by 1, but it doesn't make the 1 SP attacks equal 0. I was kind of hoping it would. Wampa Special. Because I'm not creative. Still living up. Great, I love it. Do we want to use that immediately? Increase our accuracy. Oh wait, it's gonna kill the guy that we needed the increased accuracy for. Whatever. Kill. It didn't die. Let's pocket that, just in case. Have him go here in the turn order, I guess. We'll probably need some armor piercing in the next round anyway. I guess Kyle's going first for some reason, even though I put him in the back. Well, just do a... I don't know. Super piercing, because I'm not creative. We could do mega piercing, but that would put him further back. Let's start on this guy. Let's get rid of this guy first. Do another Wampa special. At least the combo is going up, which is nice. Can we hit everyone with... I don't think Malt has any attacks that hit everyone. Just to check, sometimes these attacks don't say if they hit everyone. At least I've seen 1 or 2 attacks like that, but yeah. Malt is the focus on a single guy attacker. Really, if I wanted someone to attack all characters, I would need either Boron or Jin for more efficiency. Hack has that one move, but it's better when everyone has already lost all their weakness markers. Yeah, just focus on the guy as planned. We're kind of burning through our SP still, but who cares, right? Do a heroic strike. It's still efficient to use these low SP cost moves. Especially because we ate the food that decreases it by 1. Everyone loves Wampa. Okay, I guess I don't love Wampa that much. But Jin loves Wampa. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, so... You can kill this guy, can't you? With this move. Especially because it has so much armor. I guess you didn't kill. I was so sure. Bring in our other cannon just for the delays. Alright, Malta ends it. What's that red thing he's wearing around his arm anyway? I don't remember what that's like a design trait from. Can we kill this at 5 armor? I don't think we can. We either need something that destroys armor or we just take the hit. Just attack. Take the hit. Never mind, I killed. I guess I overestimated the armor. Well, we're definitely taking the high road. And we got some free SP back. And the high road. Flying high. That's a lot of guys. They're really throwing everyone at us right at the start. Let's see. Do we play this ignoring the armor or what? We could ignore the armor. Or we could bring out Mei, which is also good. Bring out Mei. We'll do the multi-piercing. Then we can follow up with like a yellow from Wampa. So yeah, put Mei over here or something, I don't know. Or like this? Whatever. We'll just have Mei in like this slot, temporarily. And we always have this thing to revert back to. And we want Mei to go first. Wappa second. You can start focusing on those red, so maybe we can bring out some multi-hitting red guys or something. Maybe Boron. Maybe Jin. Let's try Jin. Multi-piercing. Wappa special before we use an assist, while the assist gauge is still pretty large. I already killed one of the guys, great. Good if they're already burning this one. It only hits one character though. That also only hits one. Why do we have... what's with this 86%, 91% stuff? Is that like some kind of bonus we're getting from the food or what? No. Feels like we're getting some kind of increased accuracy. Maybe with Socks? I don't think he does that though. Oh no wait, Socks does do increased status effect, right? Not accuracy. I think so. So yeah, this combo is actually pretty good. I should have them comboed more for this effect, just in general. So the one that we want to hit everyone would be this one, right? Yeah. It should be okay. Even if they have armor, applying fire to them will be helpful. They're still hanging on. What I want to do is take them out in one more hit, before we get the burst attack. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to use a lot of SP just to do that. So we have the assist for the next battle. We'll swap that out. Well, first let's do this. And then swap in Wappa, and like this, and like that, and this. Looks good to me. Wappa, kill. It's an elite battle. We should be burning through our SP anyway, right? What's this guy? A Shade Mine. A mine with colossal power inside. When defeated, it uses Chaos Spark, which petrifies all nearby intelligent life. What does that mean? I mean, these enemies are probably not intelligent life, right? They're just machines, I guess? So does that mean we want to not kill it? What does that mean? Of course we have to kill it. Well, I guess we can kill it and see what happens. Where to start, though? Maybe getting rid of these guys' armor, I guess? Much as we can. Oh, I can't swap yet. That's fine. I guess just another Wappa special. I'm super uncreative today. And there's the combo. The burst attack. There goes a mine, so... Panic? Okay. So it's just something that you have to accept? Can you, like, avoid that somehow? I'm not sure. I think we want to pocket this hero mode, especially because these guys are armored up. We could just give it another Wappa special. But why spend the SP, right? I know what I just said about spending the SP, but we don't really have to. Just bring out some temporary cannons like this, and I guess like this. And let's just try to blast them away like this. Try to kill this one. We killed it last time, right? Okay, with the crit we definitely kill. Do this. And actually that armor is pretty annoying. Do a hard shot. This one doesn't take as much SP as the Wampa Special. And actually, I was doing this wrong. I thought this one used the calculation from your assist gauge. I was combining the triggers, the effects for the hard shot and the Wampa Special. But yeah, they both ignore armor. This is the one that uses the assist gauge. So this should kill. Note to self, does 6000 damage with 200% at maximum gauge, which is pretty strong. This looks pretty good actually. Let's get rid of that armor first. Or as much as we can. Go back to this. And then we can use malt, why not? Do a super piercing here. There goes hero mode. Everyone's excited. We're not using recovery skills right now. Even though it would be pretty efficient, but we don't really have to. Do a piercing shot here. Oh, and she goes again. That actually works out for me. Although, I don't want to use her hero mode. Look at this. Everyone in the back is just so excited. They're like watching from the audience or from the stands, watching a football game or something, getting really hyped up, and they want to join the game or something. That doesn't really make sense as an analogy, unless football fans actually want to do that, but whatever. So now, I think what I want to do is... Oh, more weaknesses? Don't mind if we do. Yeah, we can't use Jill yet. I was going to use him for the healing. But yeah, just do this instead. That's a lot of damage. Kill this one. I guess. We might be worried about HP right now, though. Maybe get rid of this one first? If we're spending a turn anyway. 6000, note to self. That's a lot of damage. Please don't injure anyone. Good. Okay, yeah, so now it's your turn. We're actually using your hero mode this time. And then... I don't know, we could have... this. No wait, Kyle has more attack going on, I guess, right now. I do think we want to drop our combo. Just because I don't think we can take the attack from these guys that they do when they die. So just heal us. 32,000, only at 140% with a combo. Just a normal attack then. On the weaker one. Still living. Alright, kill that one. We'll take the hit. Or not? Wait. Why didn't it attack us? Huh. Does it only sometimes happen? Stronger blue trigger. I don't really use those that much. But I guess they're good if you have to. Alright, so for this we're definitely gonna talk to Jill, right? Actually, did we even get the chance to... Well, I can't look at it now, but did we get the chance to look at his... in the Akasha panel, like his flashback scene or whatever? I don't think we did. In fact, I think you only unlock him here in this chapter, so... maybe his flashback thing only appears in the end of this chapter? But we can talk to him. Okay. This is funny, yeah. The first thing that we get when we call back Jill from the grave, and the first message that he sends from the ethereal text message or whatever is, sorry guys, really sorry about that. Yeah, I guess he needs to apologize to these two, and everyone, but he's starting. Let's let him apologize. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you, Jill. This is kind of like a huge moment to be happening in just like this transmission thing. It probably makes more sense to have the huge moment like the first flashback from the Akasha panel before all of this, but since I can have it now, I'm just doing it. It doesn't matter what order we do it in, right? It's fine. It's so weird how we can talk to you again, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to me, but let me just say this. I'm sorry you had to go through everything that happened because of me. Please don't apologize, Jill. You're the one who's had to put up with so much since the moment you were born. I mean, that's true, but I think it's also nice that he's apologizing. He did kind of put you guys through a lot too, right?
Yeah.
But Okay, I'll forgive you. You're a really good person for saying sorry. Good enough, May. That's good enough for us. Heh, May's right. What's done is done, and all is forgiven. Okay, Jill? Yeah. Thanks. Short but sweet. And now he has to apologize to the rest of the 10 children, I guess. And Vanilla too. 11 more to go. Plus whoever else he terrorized while rampaging through the countryside with his automated defenses or whatever. Which I don't think killed anyone, but still, it was very stressful for a lot of people. And speaking of stress, let's go down the dangerous route. I see a war point up ahead. We're gonna have to do that. Probably. A lot of armor recently. I just don't like dealing with armor. Swap in May. And then we can have the Wappa special again, I guess. Or we could just have Socks hit everyone. Socks hasn't done anything yet. Maybe we save him for like the harder rounds though. We could just do a... Let's use this. Because we can. Why not, right? Oh wait, Hannah also works. Although we don't need to heal, let's save Hannah. Since we're on full health, I think this makes sense. We're gonna call in Sheena after we do the first attack and an assist. Yeah, that'll work. So swap in Sheena over here and pair her up with, I don't know this. We were working on that. And we can wrap up with, I think Mal can kill the last guy. Do a multi-piercing. we're gonna do this move, get rid of their armor. And now our old trick. I think it's most efficient to start with Mystic Veil and then Last Resort maybe? Or is it the other way around? Because after you use this, then you start healing on the first move of Last Resort. Let's just do Last Resort first, I guess. Then Mystic Veil. That's turn 2. And it takes effect on the first turn, so I guess you don't want to use it when you're full on HP, maybe. Do another Last Resort. And because I'm crazy, do it again. Alright, now we're gonna do this. A Siphon Beam, HP recovery. Please hit. Decent HP, but not great. Another Siphon Beam. Pretty good. And we're pretty good on HP already, so yeah, we can focus on killing this guy, I think. Blast him. Oh, we're low on... low on accuracy. Do we want to swap? Send in May. We could cash in our combo though. Let's just take the chance with Malt. It hit, great. Get rid of that one armor. Kind of annoying me, that thing. May is still acting, but let's save that. Let's heal as... Might as well. It's just a few SP. And then we can kill with any cannon, I guess. Oh, where's our... That's right, we swapped out. Swapped out for Sheena. No, wait, this was... Fix it. Yeah, I should have used that in the first place. So yeah, we want this and this, perfect. Don't be afraid. Alright, that did hit, but it's still hanging on. I don't want to use up this hero mode, but we have to. Oh, that was it. An ass rating. But now the actual battle. Alright, alright. A lot of HP on these guys, and a lot of armor. Just because I haven't done it before, and because a lot of yellows are just out on the field right now, let's start with Socks. We'll finally use his ability that I've kind of been ignoring. Or wait, hang on. Let's start with Kyle. Why not? Yeah, we'll do Kyle. And then Socks. And we can wrap up with Wappa. Maybe. We can focus on like these lower guys at the bottom, I guess, if they're easier to kill. So we're gonna do this combo that I've been using since the first game, I think, whenever there's like a bunch of enemies that we just want to kill or really debuff a lot. Whenever we have a lot of SP and we're okay with spending a lot. So we're gonna do a risky zone. Make them more amenable to our next attack. And give them the Delta Storm. Just burn through a lot of SP and give them every debuff there is imaginable. Oh wait, I should have used... Dang it. Well, whatever. I meant to use the, this thing that removes their armor a bit more. Well, whatever. I'm using it now. Wampa special. And then whatever they do, they've got a bunch of debuffs, so we don't have to worry too much. And they're also dead. Yeah, they're stunned, they're on fire, they're also smoked. We don't have to worry about them. Just send in the cannons, I guess. The cannons that aren't mauled. Otherwise, we see hero modes on the other cannons anyway. You know what? Change my mind. Just, get rid of them this way. This should do some decent damage, right? I think so. Decent. Oh no, I guess I should have taken them out as soon as possible. Well, I'm not making that mistake again. Alright, just bring in this guy. Then we'll have Wampa go. And just so we don't use any hero mode stuff, we'll swamp like this temporarily. Or like this. And then this. Yeah. Kill this one first. That works, yeah. Alright, wait for the next battle. Yeah, so that does trigger at any point above 50%, it seems. And take him out. I think this is our last chance to use hero modes. Maybe. Might as well go all in, right? But with whom? Who can take out a bunch of armor? Boron can. Send in Boron first. We won't care about the nitty-gritty of like who's paired up with who this time. Just send in all the hero modes. And then the next one maybe Brits. Just to stun the guy in the bottom. And Hannah hits everyone, which is pretty good. Also does healing. But I think we want to go all in on attack. I think Jin can do some decent attack. Maybe we just want Malt to attack. That'll work. Alright, destroy weakness. Stun. Bring everyone back in for another round. Destroy armor. Burst attack. And they're dead anyway. Oh, but they get to do that move. Yeah, it seems to be sometimes, just like a sometimes thing. Because we destroyed those two guys with the same attack, so they were under the same conditions of dying, I guess. And just take this one out, please, after we fix our formation. Just in case I was wrong about this being the last battle. Save the rest of those hero modes. That was the last battle. Before the intermission. We are going to have a little adventure in the sky, though. Some kind of sky ruins. Well, actually, I guess they're all sky ruins. They're all on floating islands, so... This is the one that makes the most sense in recent chapters. It's probably just an island that we're passing through that has some of these ruins on it. Who's low level, by the way? And also who's not in battle. We had Kyle, we had Sox, we don't have Boron. We don't have Sheena, and we don't have Jin or Brits. I guess Brits is sitting this one out. Maybe? Was Brits in... No, we had Kyle and Chick. So yeah, these guys make sense, I think. Although Sheena got kind of like a lot of experience for being in battle that one time, right? So maybe... Jin and Brits. Fat Cat's back in town. Now the last time I kind of made a faux pas in not defeating every enemy. Gonna have to be careful in making sure I do everything in the right order this time. I just didn't know last time that we could have walked by the guy while he was stunned, it seemed like. Having a big hitbox is not helping me right now. Of course, Boron's hitbox is no different from anyone else's. I got fooled. This is like a psychological thing, right? They put these traps at the front, make you think you're past the trouble, and then there's like an item right over there, so you walk right over the spikes. They really got me with that one. Well, I'm being careful now. One bomb, one bullet. And we don't have to come back here anymore, so I don't have to risk it. We can go past this. We can also go past this with the bomb and destroy that. But that would not help us progress over this way. So I think we save our bomb just in case we have to use it later. And we definitely have to use a bullet to go through here. Electricity here. We can activate this. Also electricity here, and activating this. This one seems pretty complicated. Oh, we got 3 bullets here. Electricity and another elevator. So since there's just like 3 branching paths with no way of knowing which ones are good, I think the thing to do here is just pick one, and they probably don't lock you out of getting the best result, as long as you don't use more bullets than you have to. Is that information useful to us in any way? The fact that on the floor below there is a bunch of these things here. In any case, I think we're just going to want to save our bullets for the elevators for now. We hopefully get more bullets in a different elevator. So I think this one probably goes down to the pots that we just saw. So let's take this one in case it yields a different result, like more bullets or something. Okay, it is more bullets, but I guess it's different from what I expected. But we got what we wanted. And we definitely need a bullet to activate this to get the chest, so this is not a wasted one. And now we're playing this game. I think we definitely want to use a bomb here. There's almost like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But, wait, hang on. No, wait. Didn't we see some bombs down the elevator? Are we playing this game now? Yeah, 2 yellow bombs right there, so we don't want to use our bomb on the right wall. There was also no fire crystal anywhere in the area, so we don't use any of our bullets to get rid of this wall. So yeah, the bomb here first. That's what the elevator previews were for, to give you the understanding that this is the correct pass. And before we open that, again, we can't use any bullets here, so we have to use one of the bombs here. And we can come back for these later if I have bullets remaining. I'm pretty sure we have to use bullets on those though. And this, I guess? Was there anything down here still? No. So I think now there was just one more bomb to use at the very beginning area. Nothing here, right? It was just bullets? Yeah. So use the bomb here. Collect that. And there was nothing... We don't have to go to the right, but there was nothing here, right? Yeah. Alright, we're done. We just gotta get those last few... these things. Didn't really have to deal with enemies this time, so that's good. They didn't fool me this time. We did it, Jen. We engineered a solution. Too bad about Boron, though. He got experience, though, it's fine. And on to the intermission, with an event. Oh, we've got like an elite battle. An event elite battle, what's that gonna be? Communications from Gasco detected on the open lines. Pick up whatever you can. We need to know as much as possible. Roger. Connecting to open communication lines. From the lines came a chaotic cacophony of desperate screams and shouting. That's not good. Enemies with advanced technology had appeared out of nowhere and began attacking Gasco. The rampant rumors stated the powerful lasers raining from the skies were from the wrath of God, and the chain of command was rapidly collapsing. This mess isn't happening just in Gasco. It's happening all over the world. A familiar voice stood out amongst the chaos, shouting instructions to the soldiers. I'm guessing our good friend Canel. Yeah, she's keeping cool in all the chaos. Do not panic. Push them back with numbers. Lieutenant Muscat? Lieutenant Muscat, it's me, Mont. Mont? You're safe. Are you with the Tyrannus? Yes. I have many more questions, but we are currently engaged with a powerful enemy. It shames me to ask, but we need your help. Of course. We'll change the tides of this battle right away. Your words give us courage, Mont. We will defend Gasco together. Please be careful, Lieutenant Muscat. But first, a break. Alright. First of all, paws and pickaxes. Gotta do that. Were we ready for any upgrades? I think we were just getting the SP here, right? Yeah. It's a good SP amount. But now the question after this is, what is actually good to me? We've upgraded the balloon bomb entirely, which is the thing that I use the most since it's pretty cheap and usable in most situations. Maybe I want to upgrade the long-range cannon, just make it completely like the most efficient use that we can get out of one cannon. I don't know what it means by the range though, but maybe this would incentivize me to use it some more, I guess. Could reduce skill cost. I think we just want the HP now, actually. Yeah, we can get this to reduce the cost and then upgrade the HP and then upgrade the HP again over here. And then maybe focus on the cannon or something. Sounds like a plan. Are we not at the lunar site? Oh, we are. We're not, right, because we don't have it unlocked. Thought it would be question marks if it was unlocked. It's just a mystery, this last one. At level 8, I guess. We need... well, who's ready? Hack is, but Malt can handle it on his own. What does Jill do? Oh, Jill. Finally. Someone that can handle searching all on their own. I'm so glad we recruited you. For other reasons too, of course. We might as well send in Near if she's rearing and ready to go. And no one on the search team wants to go, so that means it's you, Jill. Look at Jill, just flying around in his special suit. And before we do anything else... well, I guess we already talked to him, but we can just stand by his door while we're over here. We are going to read... no, Socks is going to read, because he's like a big fan. The last chapter of The Adventures of Suker. Because I didn't really do anything else, this episode was a cutscene that I can use as a thumbnail, so this is probably going to be the thumbnail. The Adventures of Suker, episode 10. Wait, hang on. Can we put on some, like, fitting music for the finale of The Adventures of Suker? I'm not sure what would be fitting music for the end of The Adventures of Suker. We're kind of in the epilogue right now, aren't we? For The Adventures of Suker. I think probably just this calm piano music for the very end. Why not? Alright, let's read. We've been with Suker as long as we've been with these kids, ever since the first game. Here. And now it's over. A few days later. Research Institute, the Fountain of Innovation. Hey, you're late. Meow meow, woof woof. Oh. Is that what they actually say when they're talking to each other? Like onomatopoeia, I guess. How fun. Thank you for taking care of Suker while we were gone, Doctor. I was here all along. Yeah, as a bird. Very good parenting, just be a bird. But I wasn't able to do anything as a mother. Okay, I was just joking. You don't have to say that. It's sad. Thank you, Doctor. And you too, Miela. Suker has been a boon to my research as well. This face that Miela is making. What a face. So I thank you too. Yeah, we all had so much fun together. Oh, but I guess you already know that, since you were Kramer. I'm so happy for you, Suker. Thank you. Hey. Oh. That's what he looks like without the hat? Doom. I finished organizing the cabinets. Yes, well done. Oh, is this? Did we trigger a flag? Is this like a pairing cue? At the very end, am I writing fanfiction for the adventures of Suker? I kinda like these two actually, standing side by side. It just looked good standing together, that's reason enough, right? And it seems like there's a new dynamic going on. But you're quite rude for an assistant, are you not? What was that? You wish to return to prison? Oh, how spicy. If you don't, you'd better start working on the shelves next. Curse that old man. I'll get him back for this one day. One day, huh? The Adventures of Suker 2? I can only hope. You can let us know if he ever does anything suspicious. We'll be here right away. He's been suspicious the entire time, come to think of it. Yeah? Zoom. And off he goes, to organize the cabinets. I'll go and organize those shelves. Ha ha ha. Phew. Is something the matter? You keep looking at the sky. I was just thinking about how adventures don't have to be on Earth. There's probably lots and lots more adventures waiting for us up there. Wow, is that what's next for him? What an ambitious finale for Suker. Like the epilogue is him staring up at the sky and thinking, I'm gonna have adventures out in space. Kind of like going out with a bang instead of a whimper, or something like that. Suker, did you maybe want to go with the Lunarians? Haha, a little. But one day I'll get there myself. I'll have my own adventure in space. Before we move on, this might be the last shot. Oh, and there's what's-his-face. I'm forgetting his name, just staring in the back. Angrily. Okay. And now the pan out. Avoir un grand rêve est indispensable pour vivre de belles aventures. Not sure how to pronounce that. Lune. The greatest adventures are the ones you dream for yourself. The Adventures of Suker. A gift from the moon. Finn. It's over. I can't believe it. I'm already feeling sentimental, nostalgic even. Are you crying behind those glasses socks? I know I am. Just face the back of the Tyrannus and let your tears drift away in the wind. There are more important things going on, but we can take a moment for this. Now would be a good time to take a break.